Hello everybody, I am Mostly Nintendo Guy, and welcome to Kirby's Return to Dreamland. With the remake for this game coming out sometime pretty soon actually, I think it comes out in like just a couple months for the Nintendo Switch, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, I believe? Maybe want to revisit this game. I am excited for the remake. I'm not sure if I'll play it a lot. I'm not sure if I'll really play it, but it really made me want to revisit this game. And frankly, I've been looking forward to getting a Kirby game out on my channel for a while now, so I figured, why not? There's a new version of this game coming out that more people can enjoy, so I'm going to take you through a trip through the original version. Let's get started. Oh man, it's been a minute since I've played this game, so let's pick File 2. Do this. As you can see, we got a lot to cover here. It's a mainline Kirby game, so there's going to be a lot of side stuff that we're going to do eventually. Let's get started. Here we go. Oh, I'm excited. Alright, and so we embark on our adventure. We got level 1 Cookie Country here, but we actually go back here to the Lore Star Cutter. The Lore Star Cutter is this massive ship here that crashed from somewhere. We'll find out where it came from, but this thing looks freaking cool. Oh man, I gotta familiarize myself with the controls again. It's been a little bit. I mean, I've been on a Kirby craze this past year. I've played so many Kirby games throughout this past year. It's insane how many Kirby games I've played. So here we have Magolor. A lot of you who have played the more recent Kirby games probably recognize this guy, but this was his debut. Hey Kirby! So you haven't seen any huge spaceship parts lying around, have you? Well, no, I haven't started yet, so probably not. As you probably noticed, when my Star Cutter crashed here in Dreamland, a bunch of stuff broke off and went flying every which way. The oars, the wings, 5 very important parts have all gone missing. I also lost all 120 of my energy spheres. My poor ship is in shambles. Anyway, I'm going to stay here and try to repair the lore as best as I can. but I could sure use some help tracking down those missing parts. And that's exactly what we're gonna do, being the nice young fella that Kirby is. Well, actually, I don't know Kirby's age, but I mean, I can well believe that he's a baby. Anyway, Kirby's nice and super helpful, so we're gonna help this guy out. Let's go to level 1. And this game has a level select very similar to Kirby's Adventure for the NES, if anyone remembers that game. Alright, let's go. Let's get this started. I'm excited. 4 players anytime. Yeah, the thing about this game is that it has a 4-player co-op. Of course, I don't have anybody to play this with me, so it's just going to be me. But the other players can play as King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana Waddle Dee, or they can play as other colored Kirbys. I believe they range from blue, yellow, and green, I think. So if you've never played a Kirby game before, Kirby has a main move where he can inhale and he can spit things back out, and he can swallow certain enemies and use their copy abilities. Right here we have the first ability, Sword, and each one comes with their own description. Don a green hat and take sword in hand. Spin slash, do a sword dive as your finishing strike. It's all about the flourish. And each copy ability will show you their entire moveset. Some of these may only have 1 page, some of these will have several pages depending on how complex they are. Here we have our inventory of the Star Cutter parts. 5 pieces are missing, just like Magalore said, and all 120 energy spheres, which, as you can imagine, I'm going to be collecting all of those. And this is if you want to add more co-op. Alright, so sword, we got overhead slash, sword beam with full health. It's based off Link from The Legend of Zelda, if you couldn't tell by the hat. Multi-sword attack, drill stab, sword spin, chop and thrust in midair, down thrust, upward slash, sword dive, spin slash. Let's show off some of these. Oh, you couldn't do it in the air in this one. Okay, I'm so used to like Planet Robobot and Star Allies recently, because those are the ones I've played most recently. Point is, you can do a lot of cool stuff. Sword is a pretty nice ability. It's not my favorite one. We'll be seeing a lot of abilities as we progress. I will be showing off all these abilities. You can dash across these single block gaps. And Kirby can fly. He inflates himself full of air, and whenever he deflates himself, I guess, he spits out a little air bullet. That can hurt most regular enemies. It cannot hurt bosses, though, so do not go into thinking that it can help you fight bosses. Not every enemy will give you copy abilities. Let's switch here right now just to show it off. This guy will give me fire. Oh! No, give me that. If Kirby gets hit by a powerful attack, he will lose the current ability he is carrying, so be careful of that. Oh, I got a key right here, let's see. Here we go. And here's the first energy sphere. These will be your main collectibles throughout the entire game. And let's just read what fire says. Feel the heat of hot flame techniques, light fuses, climb walls, fireball climb, and if you're on fire, it's Fireball Inferno time. Let me refresh myself here. Fire breath, fire, Fireball Inferno, burn, burning flame. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know you could drop flames in this form? I've never actually tried that before. Wow, alright. Every time I play a Kirby game, there's always something new. Spinning Fire Breath. Fireball Spin. Oh yeah, that move. I never used that move a lot though. Hit ground during Fireball Spin, Fireball Roll. Touch a wall. Touch a wall. I don't think I've ever tried the Fireball Climb. Hold on. Oh yeah, these blocks right here, you can only get rid of them with Kirby's Inhale. You cannot destroy them any other way. So, Regular inhale not powerful enough? Shake the Wiimotes! Super inhale. Kirby's got a big stomach. He's a chunky boy. He can eat his meals. The bigger the enemy or the bigger the object you inhale, the bigger the starburst. The bigger the starburst. The bigger the stars he spits out, which deal more damage and they can travel through enemies. Kirby ain't no slouch. He can kick some serious butt. Oh, I'm excited to play this. This is one of my favorite Kirby games. It is great. This is the game that basically became, that basically started the modern Kirby series that carried on with Triple Deluxe, Planet Robobot, and Star Allies, and now we got Forgotten Land, which I still need to play that game. And unique to this game, we get super abilities. Ultra Sword. Kirby pulls out a big-ass sword and just demolishes everything in sight. Oh, it's so awesome. Ultra Sword, packing pure destructive power, it's a super ability. Its name, Ultra Sword. It can rend the earth as it destroys all in its path. And, yeah, just press the attack button for Ultra Sword. The sword changes each time you swing, so it's not always the same sword he's holding right here. Like, that's actually Meta Knight's sword, Galaxia. I do like that it has different ones. That's a centaur. I think that's the correct term for that type of sword. There's one that's like a wooden stick. Oh, there it is. I'm not actually sure what that's called. There's a meat cleaver. It's just, I just love the variety. It's great. And I know I'm going a bit overkill on these Waddle Dees, but you know what? They give me the power. What do they expect me to do with it? I'm going to use it. And at the end of every single one of these super ability sections, you will unlock a portal to another dimension. Jump in, and you do lose your ability. For the reason because you got a wall of shadow chasing you. You don't want... I mean, you can touch it. It doesn't hurt you. It just don't let it... It can crush you if it pushes you up against a wall there. But you can spit stars at it to push it back a little bit. But the whole goal is basically you kind of want to run against it. Oh boy. Clear out of the way. Oh boy, here we go. Doing good, doing good, doing good. This starts off really easy, as you can imagine at first, but these do get really challenging as the game progresses. Kirby games typically start off really easy, like piss easy, but then they get kind of challenging later on. Let's see. I'm gonna sit with sword. Let's go with sword. Because we got a little boss fight. Sphere Doomer. And I just want to check something real quick. Okay, yeah. This is... They don't have the pause screen descriptions. If you played any modern Kirby game, like starting with Triple Deluxe, you're probably used to seeing pause screen descriptions for basically every boss. They do it in this game, but only for one boss. They only do it for one boss in this game, as far as I'm aware. Of course, I'm probably going to be checking every time. Yeah, this is where the pause scene lore description started, I think. Could be wrong. But I'm not going to fact check that, because I just don't feel like it. Alright. And with that, we've got all the energy spheres for this first level, and we are done. And at the end of every stage, you get this little goal game. Try to hit the top. Just gotta time it right with the slingshot. Oh, almost got it. Alright. So yeah, that first stage is just very tutorial heavy, basically showing you all of the games, a lot of the game's mechanics, though, just kind of show you around. Alright, here we go. I'll get this. Leaf! You get Leaf Kirby. It's time to dance. The Leaf Dance creates a gorgeous swirl of razor-edged leaves. Press A to guard and, you're gone. Leaf Attack, Leaf Swirl, Leaf Scatter, Leaf Dance, Leaf Hide, Leaf Uppercut, and Leaf Rain. Now, another ability that I didn't go over... Kirby can guard. On the Wii version, I don't know what it's going to be on the Switch version, but if you hold A, Kirby will guard. He can do this no matter what ability he has, but Leaf is special because this is actually a perfect guard. No attack will be able to harm him in this form, which is hilarious to think that a pile of leaves cannot be destroyed whatsoever. Leaf, I love this move. If you just hold attack and move, he just keeps doing this. And Leaf Uppercut's pretty good. Let's see. Leaf Storm, there we go. Leaf's a pretty good ability. I don't find myself using it too much though, so don't expect to see it a lot in this playthrough. Just watch, this becomes my most common power-up. Oh, it's been a while since I've played this game. It's been a good few years. But I need to fuel my Kirby addiction that I've been having. Seriously, just like last year alone, because we're in 2023 now, I played through the Dreamland trilogy, I played through Kirby 64, I played Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, I replayed Kirby Planet Robobot, and I played Kirby Star Allies for the first time also. Seriously, and I played a bit of Kirby's Dream Buffet too. I've been on a Kirby-fueled addiction this past year. Alright, here we have a new ability, Cutter. Cut through ropes with the blade of a well-aimed boomerang. Aim it up or down or charge up for a hyper boomerang. Let's see, Cutter Boomerang, Hyper Boomerang, Cutter Dash, Sweep Cutter. So what's that? Oh, you just keep it held out and any enemy in your way just gets hurt by it. Okay. Let's see, Cutter Drop, Cleaving Cutter, Final Cutter. Oh, Final Cutter's awesome. Let me see if I can get it on this guy. Ah, almost. Okay, can you come down here? Here we go. If you just keep mashing it, he basically does his up special from Super Smash Bros. Those of you who main Kirby in Super Smash Bros. But have never actually played a Kirby game, which I don't know why you wouldn't play a Kirby game at this point, just play one of the damn games, they're awesome. But you will recognize a lot of his moves from this. You can cut those guys. You can cut ropes, you can cut the webbing from those spider guys with this. And if you aim... Oh, hold on. You can angle it up and down. And since it's a boomerang, you can jump over it and it'll go in the other direction. Cutter's a good classic ability, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't know. It's just not it's not really my cup of tea. It's a good ability. I'm not saying it's bad, but I just don't... I would just kind of prefer almost any other ability over Cutter. Okay, we got this thing. This thing shoots out a bunch of cannonballs. And it destroys these metal blocks. One of the few things in the game that can actually do that. And you definitely want to keep an eye on this thing. I believe if you get hurt, Kirby will drop it. And I think I actually... Yep, I need that. I needed it. Let go of that. And it doesn't last forever. If you notice, the star on it is blinking red. That means it's about to run out. When it runs out. I'm actually curious to see what... Is it gonna blow up and kill me? Oh, it just stops firing. Okay. Yeah, you want to get it here quick so you can get that energy sphere up there. All right. Ooh, we got new ability, Needle. Prick your foes with a thorny jab. Really stick it to them. Roll from a dash to bring the pain with a rolling needle. Now, Needle used to be a crappy ability, but they actually gave it they actually made it pretty good in this game. Needle Attack, Needle Burst, Rolling Needle, Mega Needle. Doesn't have many moves, but it's pretty good. This right here. What I'm doing right here, this used to be all that Needle could do in pretty much every game before this. But in this game, if you shake the Wiimote, you can shoot the needles out. So you get a projectile attack. Let's see, we got Mega Needle and basically a spin dash move now. So they gave Needle some much needed mobility because it sucked. Sorry to any old school Needle fans out there. Needle is good now. Basically every game it appears in now, it is so much better. But no, Needle used to suck. It was a terrible ability. This right here is a Maxim Tomato. If you eat it, it will restore all of your health. Oh, I could have got a new ability from that guy, but oh well, we'll see. We'll be seeing that one pretty often. Of course I will show off every ability eventually, but just don't expect me to show it immediately. And I know this first episode is going to be a little bit slow as I'm introducing stuff. Speaking of which, new ability, Beam! Lash foes with a whip-like beam, hit and cycle, grab and capture, spin in mid-air for a revolution, charge up and bam, wave beam. This iteration of Beam is probably my favorite. I actually like Beam a lot in this game, and they kind of nerfed it in the future games after this, because there's one move I really like. We're about to see it. Beam Blast. Revolution Beam. They took this move out in the future games. I don't know why they did this. Revolution Beam is awesome. Capture Beam. This move's really good. You can do this. You can charge up a ball. But Revolution Beam, you can just keep doing this in midair. This is awesome. Why did they take this out? Oh, we got a mini boss here. Gigant Edge. Okay. Oh, hoo-hoo. I'm gonna get him. Come on, you punk. Give me your... Okay. Every time you beat a mini-boss, take its ability. It's just a general rule of thumb for Kirby games. Whenever you beat a mini-boss, always take its ability, because you're basically gonna need it like 99% of the time you will need the mini-boss's ability after you beat it. Like right there, I needed sword. I missed an energy sphere. Crap. Ah. Where did I miss it? I missed the second one. Ah, okay. I'm probably going to be getting a lot of 2s for a while. Alright, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to go find that second energy sphere. Oh, here it is. Okay, there it is. Alright. Alright, well, there you go. There's where the second energy sphere is. I'll see you back at the end of the stage. Or back in the overworld, I guess. Oh yeah, and just want to go ahead and bring this up now. If you don't have an ability and you're fighting an enemy or a boss, just spit the stars back at them. A lot of people really forget that whenever they play a Kirby game. That you, well, make sure you time the hit. Make sure you time it right. But yeah, a lot of people forget that Kirby can always spit stars back at enemies if he needs to. He's never defenseless. You don't always have to have a copy ability. Alright, we got that one. Let's go on to stage 3 now. Let's do this. Yeah! Alright. Sure. New ability. Spark. Electricity in your hands. Shake the Wii Remote to create a spark barrier. Zap foes from above with a lightning strike. Spark's a pretty good ability. I like this one. It's really overpowered in the Wii version, because normally you would have to like go left and right like this on the D-pad, but in the Wii version, you can just shake the Wiimote to charge it up instantly. It's super broken. You can attack below you, you can attack above you, and this shield, it will damage enemies. You can also just do this. You can charge that partially to do a weaker attack. Pretty nice. Let's see. Anything else I can do? That's basically it. Yeah, the spark barrier. Enemies will get damaged by it, and it does protect you from certain attacks. So you basically give yourself a shield. It's pretty nice. Watch out for these cannon. Oh! Yeah, you want to watch out for those guys. Those guys suck to deal with, the cannons. They are completely invincible, and they deal a lot of damage. Is there anything up here? No, nothing. Alright. There you go. Wait for him to fire a shot. Alright. There we go. Some of these energy spheres can get pretty well hidden later on, so... Ow. You need to keep your eyes peeled for some of these. A lot of them are really obvious, but some of them actually do get really, really tough to get. Like, some of them require having specific abilities, and those ones suck. I hate the ones that require specific abilities. Extra life here. Alright, it wants me to use my inhale. That's fine. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. Time this right. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take fire. Give me fire. Alright. We're in some kind of weird ice cave now. Oh. Alright, I guess it does want me to take beam. You can get it from this guy here, the Waddle Doo. It wants me beam so I can reach through the wall there. Certain abilities can attack through walls, and that's important to know for certain puzzles. I love this move. I love this attack right here. The mid-air dash. It's that's such a good attack. I love it. Alright, so I need to get a key over here. Get rid of that guy. Alright, here's a key. Now, the thing when you're holding keys is that Kirby cannot fly when he's holding keys. You can only do the basic jump. Oh. I don't know why I thought that would work. This is not Mario. This is Kirby. You can't... certain enemies you can kind of jump on. You'll see what I mean later on. Get out of here. Yeah, hit that. Ow. Oh. And, yeah, if you fall down bottomless pits, it is instant death, so be careful. Right as I say it, I almost died. You might be asking, how's it instant death if Kirby can fly? Well, it is, so there you go. I don't really have a good reason for it, it just is. It always has been. Okay, that guy down there on the bottom half of the screen, that is a key Waddle Dee. They basically hold keys and will run away from you. So you need to, usually you have to outrun them so that they don't like fall down a pit or something or kill themselves, because then you won't be able to get the key from them. You basically have to steal the key from them. See, if I hadn't beaten him, they don't jump. He would have just fallen down there and the key would have been gone forever. So then I wouldn't be able to open this. Really easy at first, but those puzzles become complete dicks later on. Right. Got through that stage a lot quicker. Probably because I wasn't spending so much time explaining copy abilities. Oh, almost got the one. Timing on this one's a little tough. Once I get through all the abilities, believe me, there will be far less reading the text. We'll be flying through these stages in no time. Somewhat. Some of these stages get pretty dang long. Alright. We'll stick with beam. I'll stick with beam for now. The game probably wants me to switch to one of these abilities later on. But it's okay. want to mess around with Beam. I really like Beam. Oh, we got rocks falling from the background here. Nice. If this was on the 3DS, that would probably look pretty impressive. In fact, they've probably done that on like Triple Deluxe, I think. It's been a while since I've played Triple Deluxe. I should replay that game. That game was really fun. I know it gets overshadowed by Planet Robobot a lot, but I mean, Planet Robobot is objectively much better. But Triple Deluxe is also a really great game. I'm just gonna outrun these, don't hit me. Ooh. Yeah, oh crap, I wasn't paying attention. Any energy spheres here? No? Alright. I guess while we're... Oh, what the frick? Do you give me something? I don't think... No, you don't. Okay. Right, Archer was not an ability yet. Triple Deluxe introduces an ability called Archer. So that's what I thought that guy was going to do, but I gotta remember, Archer's not... Oh! Invincibility candy! Yeah! This is invincibility candy. As you can imagine, it makes you, well, invincible and super fast. When you get it, do nothing but just charge through every enemy in sight. It doesn't last forever, so you want to be real quick with it. Probably missed something, but who cares? I hope I didn't actually miss something. I probably did. I probably did miss something now that I think about it. Every time I see invincibility candy, that is my reaction every time. Alright, we got this item that makes basically a rainbow above you. It will protect you from everything, and it will kill enemies that you touch with it as well. It does not protect below you, though, so you still need to be careful about things you're going to walk into. And, just like with the keys, Kirby cannot fly while he's holding this. So you need to plan out your platforming pretty well. Go. And you also cannot... Oh, you can climb ladders with this. How about that? Alright, can you guys go away? Thank you. Please let that be the second one. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I didn't actually miss anything. Awesome. That's good. I didn't have to worry about traversing through this level again. Well, I can't say that yet. I still have 2 more to find. But I'm pretty sure they're in a soup. They're in one of the dimensional portals. Yep. I was right. Alright, we're gonna get to see a new super ability here. I believe this one's called Monster Flame? Yep, Monster Flame. Monster Flame. This hot super ability summons a fiery dragon. It appears like a storm and unleashes fury, burning everything in its path. So you can send out a Monster Flame, and you can angle it up and down as well. Watch this. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Oh, it's awesome. I love the super abilities. I really do. No. No one gets spared. Just destroying everything in sight. Get out of here. Oh no. You're not spared from this. And notice whenever I fire this, it freezes the screen. Keep that in mind. That becomes very important later on. Believe me. Every little thing in a Kirby game always becomes important. Those of you who have ever played any Kirby game ever know what I'm talking about. Everything is important. Get these things. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. Burn the tree. Portal. Alright. What's down here first? Anything? Nothing? Alright, let's go. Is there anything ahead of me that I can destroy with this first? Nope, that's the end of the stage. Alright, let's go to another dimension. Alright, once again, we gotta run away from the shadow wall. Let's see. Get away. Alright. Let this clear out the path for me. Oh, so satisfying just to have everything get mowed down. And there we go. Oh, so nice. Inhale everything! Oh my god, look at how big that star was! Holy crap. The star shots are very powerful. Again, if you don't have an ability, you are not defenseless. Never forget that. A lot of people really forget that. I've seen a lot of people play Kirby before, and they always forget that Kirby can always do the star shots if he ever loses his ability. I'm gonna guard against this just to show you. Oh, he didn't even hit me. If you do get hit while you're guarding, it just basically lowers the damage. It's really helpful. Let's see. Yeah, see? Some attacks even just straight up protect, it straight up completely negates. Give me those. Alright, we got all the energy spheres. Nice. Full heal. And the end of the stage is just right around the corner. Right. That was a fun one. And come on. Oh, it's always so close. I think I'm doing it a little bit too early. I'm pressing it like just right before it does the flash. It flashes pink. When it flashes pink, that's when you want to press the button, because that'll get you up to number 1. But I think I'm just pressing it a tad too early. Alright, with that alert, we got all the energy spheres in level 1 or world 1, whatever you want to call it, and now we've unlocked the boss. I wonder who the first boss is gonna be. Let's see. Let's do with fire. Fire seems appropriate for with who about to fight. Gee, I wonder who the first boss is gonna be in this Kirby game. Surprise, it's Wispy Woods! Let's see, was there a pause description? No, there's not. Okay, alright. I gotta remind myself. Alright, Wispy Woods! You fight him in just about every single Kirby game as the first boss. Not every game, but almost all of them. And being a tree, he is very weak to fire. And I'm actually gonna run away from him because he's gonna try and suck me in. Right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he is super weak to fire. Yeah. Yeah. Fire makes him a complete joke. Wispy is always basically a complete joke in most iterations. But yeah, fire, yeah, is a piece of cake. Alright, and with the first boss, we got our first major ship part, the ores. And now we dance. Beautiful. You did it, Kirby! My ship has its ores back! Thank you so much! I'm counting on you to find the other missing parts. Keep up the good work! And don't forget to keep an eye out for all those energy spheres. You got it! If you collect enough, the broken doors within my ship will reactivate. There are 2 really cool sub-games that you can play with your friends. Not to mention copy ability rooms with all kinds of copy abilities to try out. and there are several challenge stages that will really test your skills. If you find enough energy spheres, reactivating those doors will be a breeze. So whenever you see one, be sure to grab it. Wow, you've already found 13 energy spheres? Way to go, Kirby! You've reactivated the door to a challenge stage. It's over in the room on the right. Why not give it a try? I'll give it a try next time. I think we spent... Holy crap, yeah, we spent way more than enough time on this episode. Alright, I'm excited to play through the rest of this game. It's going to be fun. And alright, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!